You're looking solid.
I have all afternoon for.
Okay.
We're live.
Thank you. So welcome back to the Senate Committee on Government Operations Committee meeting of Thursday, January 15th, 2026. As you can tell, we're all in a very jovial mood on this snowy
Well, we have to
Thursday.
make up for the weather.
We will be reconvening tomorrow for more work on S23. For those of you who didn't enjoy our earlier session, but we want to take a look at reports repeal survey right now. This is something that by statute every 5 years now, we have to take a look at in terms of the reports that this committee has asked different agencies to do and find out whether we, and we have three choices, feel that the report is no longer useful and should be repealed, that the report is useful but not of permanent importance and therefore should continue until the next report review. Or third, the report is fundamental and should be permanently kept. And some of these, as you look through the fourth column, you'll see it goes to other committees. The first one, however, is only a Government Operations Committee report. And this is the report on Superior Court public records cases. I'm a little bit surprised that it doesn't go to judiciary as well, but anyway. This is an annual report that is due on or before January 15th every year. And it comes from the Court Administrator's Office. I have to admit, I don't think I've ever read it.
I've never read it. And the question I have for you is, it expired on 2020, so why are we bothering?
I think they have to keep doing it unless we tell them not to do
Yeah,
it.
every 5 years. So this is the review in that fifth year. And we can either say yes or no.
So I hate to ask this question, but I'm going to, which is, we aren't necessarily, particularly if we haven't read these reports have some import to somebody somewhere. Who is the best person to speak to what the report addresses and why it was deemed important at the time it was requested?
Probably Tucker Anderson, our legal.
So then, I hate to say this, but I would like to wait until Tucker's with us, because I really am shooting in the dark here. Otherwise, I'm just completely in the dark making it, because I'm not informed enough person on this. Some of them I know about and some of them I don't.
Well, no, I wish we just kept going with 23. We're gonna save ourselves.
Where is that?
I don't know.
You want me to text it?
We've already reached out. He probably got hung up somewhere because he's not a late fellow. He's usually here on time. Tucker was contacted by Emory as one of his last things here, and I'm positive that he knew that we were meeting today. I thought he was going to join us by Zoom, but anyway. Just again, to bring this up, Title II says, and all the chairs of every Senate committee got this memo from Tucker.
Yes.
The General Assembly established an intent to repeal certain reporting requirements after 5 years. Additionally, the law requires that the Office of Legislative Counsel prepare a list of reports subject to repeal in each biennium. And that's why we're doing this today. We're not doing it today. The attached spreadsheet identifies the reports that are subject to the 5-year repeal from 2017 to 2028 and covers subject matter within your committee's jurisdiction. If a report requirement is repealed, that information that the report provides will remain available to committees pursuant to committee request. There should be no reduction in accountability from any state agency. The question is whether a legislatively required ongoing report is necessary for legislative work. Eliminating unnecessary ongoing reports will allow the agency staff to redirect their efforts to more substantive work. We suggest that the question for each committee member is this: have you used and will you need to use these reports in your legislative decisions? Please review the spreadsheet, identify those reports you still need, 3 columns, et cetera, et cetera. Please return the survey no later than Friday, the 23rd of January to the House Committee on Government Operations. The failure to respond by January 23rd will be taken to mean the report requirement should be repealed. So that is our chart. And if you want, we can go through these. If you would rather have,
I think I'd rather have Tucker, and he can probably cruise through these pretty fast.
okay.
There are a lot of,
Fun fact, I just looked up the first one and it doesn't appear that the court administrator ever actually did it.
Well, see, those are the ones that we should just repeal.
Well, this is also one of my concerns around government accountability. We tell people to do things, we ask people to do things, we ask them to do rulemaking, we ask them to do reports, and they just don't.
Or they do and we never read them.
Well, I'm on the page right now, I searched for it, they
No,
never
no,
did it.
I know, but a lot of these, I wonder whether, you know, because we get emails that here's your report. And I go, wow, I don't have time for that right now.
yeah, but I read a lot of, but and these I may not have, because it's not my, you're kidding, they never submitted this report?
It's not on the reports page. The last time we have any report from the court administrator was in 2020.
Right, which is when it expired. So my.
Right, but it's not,
I think
it's not this. The report, it's an updated report on Act 120, Section A18. This is 211 Act number 59, subsection 15. So it's a different report.
Yeah.
I looked through the whole list of reports we've ever gotten from the court administrator, and this one has never come in.
Oh, and that's not just on our webpage, that's.
It is. You can find any legislative report on our webpage.
Under reports and resources, if they're posted to the reports, which
Well, they should be. But this is, and
but that's concerning.
like, I hear you too, like, we shouldn't be asking them to do reports we don't need, but we also need a mechanism of accountability
Oh,
when they're
agreed.
not doing the things we've told them to do.
I know, dear Joe. I mean, yeah.
And it's not just the courts. I mean, when we did the government accountability summer group, we found hundreds of instances of rulemaking that the administration just didn't do.
Okay, then I will suggest we adjourn for the day. And we'll have to catch up with Tucker at some point and put this back on. We only have next week to do it. So,
So
I think we
but
have
can we
some
just wait and see here, can we just give Tucker another minute or two and find out where the hell he is?
Might I?
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's online. Sorry.
So I think there's definitely things in here that we need background information from Tucker, but I would imagine that some of them on here we may not, and we might be able to just make a decision on.
Yeah,
I think for example, the annual report on IT and cybersecurity. I feel like we probably always need that.
Oh, absolutely.
well, where is that, Senator?
That is the very last one on page
Okay.
3.
So we'll,
Okay, let's cruise through real quickly. I'm just asking him again, is he joining us?
Absolutely, but I think we can go through and pick off the ones that we don't.
It's hard to see, so I had to use my magnifying glass to read them. All of you with young eyes.
do you read the genuine progress indicator?
I don't know
Yes.
what that is, but
Oh, I love the gender progress indicator. That's great. I mean, I haven't read it this year, I will admit. But I
Feel free to keep it.
It is delivered to us by the
Agency of Administration.
the agency of administration, the chap who now took over Sue's spot, Sue's, whatever her name was, Pat McDonald's sister, Sue,
Oh, yes, I know what you mean.
and,
So you're suggesting we keep that one
yes, absolutely. It's just-
permanently or just,
We ought to review it, because it
This
is
isn't
an
my question.
indicator
my
of,
question is
How
not whether we
Vermont's
should
doing.
review it. My question is whether we should keep getting the report.
yes,
Okay,
it should keep being produced, and we should make it important by taking it up.
okay,
Okay, so I added 2 additional columns to mine just because of the way we're doing this. One is that we need more information, and one is that we should keep it, but it doesn't need to come to this committee.
Oh, there's an idea. Okay, so which,
okay, I like that one.
And I'm,
Column is
don't
that?
send it,
I need my own columns.
so just don't include Senate Economic Development, additional.
I will not make any decisions for Senate.
Oh, I'm already included on too many. We're already included on these. Okay, so that was the genuine progress
That was
indicator.
number 2.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna say, but not to this committee. And that's where I checked that one.
I was wondering if that.
I think the report of the Treasurer's Local Investment Advisory Committee is very useful.
I would agree.
I think that's essential. And is that every year, or every other year?
It is
Annually.
annually.
It's annual. I think that's, but what does expires 2021 mean?
I'm not gonna worry about that.
Yes.
All right, I'll put it in. The first one, we
Oh, wait a
don't,
minute.
I'm just gonna put a big question mark.
Yeah.
We don't.
Excuse me, I have a response from Tucker.
Oh,
I let Emery know that I was unavailable until 3:30. I can join the room in 15 minutes if you still need me.
yes.
Yes.
Okay. The report on drone use by law enforcement agencies.
I think that is important.
Okay, goes to House and Senate, House, Judiciary and Judiciary. All right. Temporary employees employed by the Department of Corrections.
I think it is useful right now, but it may not need to be permanent.
Well,
Because
then-
right now there is a lot of temporary employee usage, but I'd like to see less. And if we get there, then I don't think we need it anymore.
I'm gonna put that in column 2.
Yes.
The report on the State Ethics Commission.
Yes. I think we should keep that.
Oh, essential. And actually, as I added it to my priorities, I do think we need to kind of figure out what we're doing.
They don't have any money.
I know, but
No
we need to
funding.
give them money. We need to give them money
Well,
and then.
This may not be the year. That's just all I can say.
We'll figure it out. I don't care.
Okay, the
It
next
was a
one,
top priority of this, this
Yes.
General Assembly to have an ethics commission, and we need to.
performance accountability requirements in contracts and grants.
I think that is important.
I think it's essential.
I
Is
would
it
agree.
not I mean, one assumes it's happened.
I mean, I only. I haven't looked at it.
It expires in 2022. That's what I'm.
Greenmount Secure Retirement Plan. Why are we getting, oh, okay.
Oh, because we're pension.
Because it's,
Is that, what is that?
well, let's not talk, let's just put a question
Okay,
mark.
that's one of our question marks.
Report on the use of electronic control devices, training, etc.
I think anything related to law enforcement training right now, we should definitely keep our eyes on.
Every year though, or just permanent?
I think permanently.
This comes to Senate Judiciary, so you're doubly required to read.
I know. And I do read them. I don't always, because they all come in at the same time. I don't always get to all of them by this point.
EMS Advisory Committee.
Oh, yes, that's important. We have done a lot of work on
Yes, we
this.
have. And we're still doing work on it.
And there's still a need of,
Licenses issued in to service members and veterans.
no, I think that,
I think we could get rid of
I think we could get rid of that.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I keep apologizing.
I do think we can get rid of it unless we hear from maybe the Governor's Veterans Advisory Council that we shouldn't.
What kind of licenses are these?
I don't know.
So these are OPR, these may be OPR licenses. So let's ask, if you're keeping those, let's ask Tucker if that's OPR. If it is, yes, we should be looking at it because it's a major improvement tool. And we're trying,
Nursing licenses for service members and veterans.
yes, it just in our workforce crisis here, we need to,
Annually is okay. I'm not
it
gonna
could
make.
be out by. Is it required annually?
Yes.
But we could make
We
it
could make both of those biannual.
biennial.
Particularly if license is not licenses,
Could
that would be in
we-
transportation.
Hold on, wait for this. Could we combine them into one report about
Yes.
veteran workforce licenses and get it every other year?
Well,
Yeah.
one of them comes from DPS, the other from the Secretary of State. So it might be difficult.
Why does?
Why?
that come from
Why?
DPS?
So let's ask Tucker what.
Yeah, so the next one is also licenses to service members.
This
Oh.
might be the one that he flagged for me. He said that there is a
There's a whole bunch. of them.
condensed 4 into 1.
Yes,
I'm
that's what I'm,
thinking that's what he meant.
I think that may be what we just identified,
yes,
Okay.
including this next,
one
including this next one.
and biennial.
Yes, because the fourth is the next one.
Yeah.
And that was this one, this one, this one,
And the top of the next page.
and that. Okay, beautiful. Report filed if a privatization contract has not achieved the required cost savings for
Yes.
comply.
Essential.
Okay.
But we
actually-
also have to make
Wait, on
commit to time to review it because that is the accountability.
what does on condition mean? Does that mean we only get it if it happens?
Let's ask Tucker.
Okay.
Phenomenal. Positions of seasonal employment.
Do we need?
Well, we're gonna get that anyway somewhere else, aren't we?
We get it in the HR report, don't we?
Yeah, so.
So we can get rid of that.
Few.
Well, let's make
Usage
sure
of-
that's what we're talking.
Usage of temporary employees by the judiciary.
I would like to keep receiving that one for the time being, so that I can get back to
Middle.
going to.
Well, sorry, let me just say that this goes back to the whole temporary employee piece in terms of vacancy savings and budget.
That's why I want to keep it for the time being, but if we get to a point where that's not happening, I think we could repeal it.
But we have issues with the
We
government
do.
building a budget around temporary vacancy savings.
Oh, no, I was hoping we would, but we didn't make it.
Okey-dokey.
No, but it's really irritating.
I think,
Retirement funds, integrity funds. I don't even know what that
I don't know
means.
what that means.
But all retirement funds should have integrity, so I think we should ask Tucker.
That's from the governor.
Yeah, it comes from.
When
government.
submitting budget.
I want to know more, but generally I see retirement, and given how recently we were in a retirement disaster, I'm hesitant to.
No, let's ask Tucker for further clarification, but let's keep it.
And the last one is a plan to achieve and preserve fiscal integrity of retirement funds of state employees and teacher retirement funds
Let's
upon request.
keep it.
Let's request it.
Let's request it.
Annual
Okay, that's
report.
it.
No, the last one is annual.
already done
report
that.
on
We did that one.
IT and cybersecurity. That is perfectly.
That's what we started with.
We did.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
So see, look, we have Tucker on
Yeah.
4 things.
Okay, and I can actually read this. This was very useful.
I'm glad.
I'm embarrassed to say how often
I
use
could buy you one of those Sherlock Holmes ones.
My father's got one of those. Calls it a spyglass.
Yep. Is he joining us by,
No, he's coming.
okay, good.
He'll be here in 6 minutes. So I could
Okay,
take
quick 5-minute break. We'll go
Yes.
offline for 5 and back. With Tucker.
Oh, very sorry to see that Stanley has done.